Hello everyone, Gold Coin here and welcome to another episode of Foundation in the Antigua map. We're right here where we left it, looking at our beautiful tavern, a very peace and calm part of the city right here. Because if we go to the middle, it's completely chaos, right? Let's take a look here. Lots of people walking, very busy city right here. Especially here though, I noticed that this area of the city is very busy. Of course, there's a lot of things going on here. We got a market and whatnot. So I did a couple of things off cameras, just tiny things. So remember we had a lumber camp here. I removed it since everything that we have here for lumber, it's pretty much done, and we have 800 wood. So I prefer to utilize them in other businesses which include the livestock workers, which start producing more cheese. Now, one thing I did, I used the Alchemy and put they're building it right now. I put a improved oven right here, so that the bread it's multiplied, or the production is multiplied by 2. Another thing I did, or was trying to do though, is trying to see if we have a fisherman level 5. Looks like we do not. And I also changed this a little bit. So we're importing cheese out of a cloth right here. And also here, we're actually exporting not clothes, we're exporting swords in exchange of tools. Since there's a lot of buildings, especially those improvement, for example, here I placed, look at that, the bad weather is gone, cool. So here, as you can see, the improved tools, it requires 20 tools, right? And then of course here as well. And well, you know how it is right here, right? We need around 200 more tools, right? So that's quite a lot, but we're working on it. I think we're working for a better future in the city. I mean, if we take a look, if we pause the game right now, I'm not gonna pause it, but pause the situation, and we think, okay, what do we need? The main thing is that we need is what happened last episode. Pretty much, we need more food, right? So that's why we added this corn farm here. I added one person here. We can add a second one. The only problem I have with the corn farm right now, and I didn't paint this. Let me go ahead and paint it. The only problem I have is figuring out the situation about the housing, right? So we have a market here. We might actually need to add another market here, and depending on the production of the milk here, I might add another cheese maker here and start selling cheese in this area. But we'll need to sell 2 type of food right now. I mean, if we want to utilize this area for a city. So I'm not quite sure how I'm gonna approach this. I'm just gonna leave it as is for now. I can authorize some housing here, and we'll go from there. Basically, depending on what if they start complaining about it and whatnot, we'll figure it out. But for now, I'm just gonna leave it as is. I'm not sure if 2 or 3 people will affect our city that much, because it's. I was looking at it. It was like it's gonna be kind of tough, because I was planning maybe do another city this far. But our current situation for food is not the greatest. So if we do another, when I say city, it's another community such as this one and this one, like housing community, right? If I do another one here, we'll need to plan ahead, like quite a lot, right? Because we're gonna need a lot of food for that. Meaning that we're gonna continue to receive people. That's no doubt, right? But we'll figure it out. Another thing I wanted to do, and I'm sorry I'm moving the camera way too fast, is try to start getting the commonwealth, move on. Now, one thing I did notice is that we have no ore, of course, and we have 110 iron. Once we activate this, we're gonna start using more iron. So we might need to add either another not blacksmith, but the iron smelter, and 2 more miners. I think that's what we need to do. Oh, the bakery is finished, the alchemy. And okay, so we have 13 alchemy, but we have 25 mathematics. I'm not sure, I'm gonna pause the game here, if we actually have more things than consume mathematics. So let's see, if we actually take a look at this, this is actually producing, the mathematics being produced here. So it's a tailor that produces mathematics. I used it here. So I'm trying to think what other building might use mathematics. So this one uses alchemy, of course. I'm not sure. We'll have to take a look at it. All right, so I found a building that uses mathematics, and it's the Stonemason Hut, and I think I'm gonna go for it, especially because we have 520 stones right now, and we're gonna definitely need a lot of those, so we can build the cathedral or the monastery. Oh, only one. Okay, that's okay, because right here, as you can see here, we're probably gonna need like 1,000 more or something like that. Yeah, no, I mean, not quite 1,000, but some sort of like 800, right? So that's definitely. I mean, I searched the website. You have to go to foundation.mod.io. That's how I found that the mathematics were being used by Stonemason Hut. Always check out the official website, not official website, but the website for the mods. So it looks like our people haven't seen them, you know, go out for a shipment though. Although I see here that there's some like accumulation here. So the crew. So if we go here, the crew, what do? They basically produce 10 imports in exchange for 10 commands and 10 export. They have the 10 commands. I guess they're starting to accumulate the exports, which is the cloth. Oh, weird, it's taking them forever, but that's okay. It's not the end of the world. And it looks like our caravan is going out for more tools. So these people are complaining, and they're complaining because they do not have any housing, what it seems like. Oh, and you work there, you work over here, you work over here, and you work all the way down there. All right, but you guys should be able to build houses around this area. I mean, I'm gonna authorize here if you want, and then we'll figure out where to put the church. And these guys can, I mean, these guys can even actually build around here, right? If they I was gonna say if they absolutely want to, but there you go. They're just gonna give it a little bit of life to this area next to the harbor, next to the port. That way we can start seeing, you know, more life in there. All right, looks like the fisherman. Let's see if no, they don't want to be upgraded to level 6. Of course, that's gonna take a little bit. Oh yeah, the upgraded. I forgot I think we put it in the last episode, right? I'm pretty sure I didn't do it off camera. The upgraded tools, that's amazing. Yeah, lots of things coming on, like all the upgrades. I think that's gonna improve our production overall. And one thing we need to do is the wheat, right? We might start doing this one. This one takes plants. Okay, this one takes plants, and this is additional field takes plants as well. So we need plants. I wish we start. I mean, we have a guild hall here. Unfortunately, last episode we had a little bit of a failure with Aurelia. Oh, look at that. She's level 6. So hold on. So she's showing as she's level 6, right? Ooh, look at this. It's a little bit scary right here. We need to, let's see. We'll take care of that in a second. We can actually start exporting planks for food if it's absolutely necessary. So, I mean, not for yeah, plants for food. So it looks like she's level 6. So if can I add her directly here? Because that's one thing we tried to do in the last episode. We removed her right there, and she wasn't, you know, we weren't allowed to add her here. So I'm gonna look for her and see if we can assign her this job. All right, so I found her and I couldn't assign her. I tried to assign her through this menu. I couldn't assign her. Now that makes me think that actually might need to be one of these, right? Instead of the processing shed, instead of the one that's working here, maybe the actual guys that work the field directly. So that's what I think right now. So we might need to wait for one of these guys to become level 6 and you know, take a look and see if that's doable. It's possible. So all right, let's go ahead and start exporting some planks here. Let's assign someone here and let's import cheese, please. Or let's see, I have it at salt. I don't know why. We can actually do wheat too, and or even flour, straight flour. Do we have any flour right now? I mean, we have 2 flour. Instead of doing cheese, we might actually get away with flour. That way we're gonna be producing double. So I think that's gonna be a really nice idea there. So let's assign, not close. Yeah, let's remove him from here and assign someone here. So import worker, you're gonna be working here. No one should be working here. Okay, perfect. So we have 2 export. We're gonna be exporting swords and planks and importing flour and tools. Let's go and prepare for battle here real quick. Always good to do some military mission, especially in times of desperation. Well, it's not, we're not desperate at all, but you know the point, right? I just want to make sure I did the right thing here. I did. Excellent. Perfect. So these guys over here are complaining about housing. I'm just going to add another person there. I don't know if they're actually even working there since it's so far away from their houses. So I authorized some houses there, but it looks like they're not building anything yet. So I might assign a little bit more into that area. No access to service. Wow. Have we reached that point yet already? Oh, wait a minute. You're sneaky? Hold on. Yeah, there you go. So you don't have access to servers. I mean, that's your house. There is a church here. I'm assuming that church is not big enough for you. We might actually start thinking of giving them another church. I was maybe around here. We'll see. We'll see how we can do that. And we can actually authorize housing density not to upgrade here. I don't want people living no more than 2 at least. That way it's just, you know, those 2 guys over there, or 3 guys, whatever. I mean, it only holds 2 guys, but at least that's gonna give them enough housing for that job right there. Housing insufficient. So where do you work? Don't tell me you are a corn farmer. You're a dock worker. Oh, okay. So that place right here, I mean, this spot right here, it's farther from your house. Well, I can see that you don't have anywhere to place houses. That's for sure. I mean, I guess we can do this. I mean, I'm not gonna lie. I actually want to do this and see how it works out for them. Because, I mean, I don't see them very far. Oh, there you go. I don't see them very far away from the market. I mean, they're kind of far, but they're going to be working here. So I'm going to see how it works out. And that house, once it's built, we'll stop the automatically upgrade or whatever. So there's an envoy. I'm not doing any more quests like this. I don't think, well, I mean, we need, it gives us 200 gold coins. It's not like we actually need it. And it's asking for fish in the worst time of the year. So I noticed that we actually starting to get a lot of fish. I mean, not fish, but milk. Can we place this one? Not yet. But actually, now that we have a lot of milk, I'm going to start designing this area right here. So I'm going to place a cheesemaker. Well, now that I think about it, maybe placing a cheesemaker in this area will be more beneficial since we are in the city, kind of like right here. So let's see, where can we place this guy? We can place it somewhere here. We already have a cheesemaker there. I mean, this area is really packed. I don't really think we can actually fit anything else in this area, and it's not gonna look good. I think I've already packed it pretty much a lot. So I'm gonna do it here. I'm gonna assign this guy, this cheesemaker, to be kind of like in front of the monastery, right there. And then I'm gonna actually, yeah, let's go ahead and increase the priority on that. They're storing milk here, right? At least they should be storing milk and cheese. Yes, they are. And flour and wheat. So where's all that milk, though? Is that over here? No, I don't see it here. Oh, it's right there. So we might actually need to assign more people to this. I don't think so, though. Why are there no... Well, it's kind of like a long walk, but it's not that much. But at least we know that... well, now that I think about it, let's go ahead and remove this. Sorry about that, guys. I'm going to remove this. I'm going to place the cheesemaker right here. That's what I'm going to do. I think that's going to be way better. And because I'm planning to put another, like a storage unit here and a granary. So I'm going to place the cheesemaker close to the stonemason at the stone cutter here. We can actually, do we need stone? No, we absolutely don't need stone. In fact, the last thing we need is stone. So now that we have that cheesemaker there, makes me think, okay, so should we put a granary, not granary, should we put a guild hall here for the stone and the stonemason production and whatnot? I think that might be a really good idea. Now, I don't know if our stonemason workers, we have our level 6 here, so why don't we do that? Let's go ahead and assign someone kind of like in this area right in front of them, and for a guild hall, and that guild hall will also serve for storage, right? And that's the beauty of guild halls. I mean, I've come to understand the guild hall a little bit more, and I found it very, very useful. In fact, I'm gonna place it here. You know why? Because I'm gonna be placing maybe 2 more stone halls here, and this is gonna serve for market. So why don't we play? Sorry, I'm gonna change it now, because now that I'm thinking, this is gonna have we can place a market here. There you go. We can actually place a market in one area. I'd rather place it on the other side of the guild hall, right there. Yep, keep it with you. kind of right there, and then we can actually assign a balcony, and we can assign a, well, that balcony there is pretty ugly. Let's all turn off snapping mode real quick here. Well, if we don't snap, it's gonna be look even uglier. We can actually have a dark keyhole. Actually kind of like that idea. Yep, that's gonna be there, and then we can put an extension there. Perfect. And then let's place a marker. So we can do, let's go ahead and do one for food and one for goods right there. Perfect. Let's go ahead and build that keyhole, and the keyhole is gonna be for stone cutters and whatnot. All right, so there's one thing I noticed and that I'm going to do, and it's basically getting rid of these guys. I know we placed them recently, but I don't think we absolutely need them right now. We can actually utilize another space for that, maybe this area in the future. But I'm gonna remove these so we can start placing some houses. I'm gonna place a church there for the people living here. So why don't we remove all of them from here and remove this guy from here, and then delete that, and then, well, what we can do, we can authorize that, but I'm gonna delete everything here. Perfect. And then we're gonna authorize the residential here. So let's go ahead and charge there. Let's go ahead and stop reforesting this area. I mean, we can cut whatever, whoever's available can cut there, but I'm gonna actually convert this into residential. But I'm gonna first place a church. So why don't we go into the church? I'm gonna do a very rustic church right here. I'm not gonna do the other type of church. I'm gonna do this one actually, the core, this one right here, the rustic church. Although the other one gives a little bit more of desirability, like the radius bigger. Because the only problem about that one, the only problem I have about that one is that it doesn't hold that much people, right? So we have to remove this one first, and then go church here. Let's look for a church right there. And as you can see here, it gives way much desirability. So we can actually place one of these like that, and then, you know, basically design it. I'm gonna do a simple church. It doesn't have to be quite beautiful. I mean, it has to be beautiful, of course, but it doesn't have to be very like detailed. So if we do something like that, we have to like right there, right? Yeah, looks good. So far so good. So we can place another one of these, and I'm gonna place it somewhere like an L shape. I usually do like L shapes like that, but not in this case. Looks like. All right, let me finish this real quick, and I'll be right back. All right, here's the church. Just pretty simple church. I like the elevation of it. This is not, it doesn't belong here actually. This belongs here. And the gargoyle though, it's not wanting to face to the front. There you go. Perfect. This is gonna be the church that we're gonna be building here. Hopefully it can hold a lot of people. So let's go ahead and build it. We're gonna require some polished stones and some tools obviously, but I'm pretty sure with everything we are importing, we should be good, you know, able to do so. So all right, let's take a look here. So we have some alchemy and we have some mathematics. So let's go ahead and assign alchemy here real quick. Improve tools, we're definitely gonna need to do that for the other one. And then the alchemy, we're gonna do this right here. I mean, not the alchemy, but the mathematics. Perfect. Now, can we assign improve tools to this? It looks like we could. Okay, if we absolutely need to in the future, we can actually do that. Oh, look at that, you guys. We imported flour, and flour came. Wow, that's actually pretty amazing. I'm telling you guys, that's actually really good. Look at the flour, and we're producing a lot of bread. Loving it. I think that was a really good choice there for us. Well, that helped us increase the vegetables, the corn, everything, because people are starting to consume just bread or whatever was available. That gave the other people a little bit of breathe, or a little room to breathe right there. All right, so these guys though, they're not doing much here. They really don't. They're exporting tools, but it's I don't know what they're doing. I haven't seen that ship going out, so we just need to put an eye on it. I'm just gonna leave it because it's so good, right? But I keep seeing people come in and out, but I don't know why they're not going out. So it looks like we have some people, some promotions available, and looks like people really want some houses. So let's go ahead and put residential maybe in this area, or a little bit in this area. And I'm gonna authorize some here on top of it. I don't think that's gonna be a bad idea at all. I mean, if they really want to, if they're able to build it there, I'm gonna authorize maybe here, right? Kind of like in this area. Why not? Yeah, let's go all the way back here and then leave that church, and we can put something for entertainment here. So why don't we actually tell them not to do anything in this area, and this is gonna be entertainment for them, right? Yeah, I think that's gonna be good. And we can actually add a fountain here. Let's place a fountain. Ooh, remember that one? We can actually build it already. Maybe, right? This is gonna fulfill a lot of things. Now, we gotta make sure we don't place anything nearby that we're gonna do, but I think here on top is gonna look phenomenal. Let's see. Do you think it's gonna look good on top of that? I don't know. We'll need to figure it out. But let's gonna place a regular fountain right in the middle, kind of like right here in the, yeah, in front of the church. Oh, actually, I see a better place too. Yeah, there you go. That's a better place to place it. All right, so everything is looking good. Everything is, we have some promotions. I mean, I'm gonna promote them. Actually, I kind of want to start promoting to citizen, right? That way we can be forced to start, because we're now producing commonwares. And I forgot to mention, I added 2 people there. We're now producing commonwares, and I added the other 2 people here in the miners, for the miners, right? So we should be able to start producing that. And look at that, we can use mathematics for that too. There's a lot of things we're gonna be able to use mathematics. We're gonna see if I can feed like a guild hall, maybe here in the middle, right? That's gonna serve this area, like kind of like the iron blacksmith type of things industry. We'll take a look at that. But yeah, I'm gonna upgrade. Let's see, we have 11 newcomers. I kind of want to upgrade a lot of them to, let's see, let's upgrade them, all of them to serf, and then to commoners, and let's see how it goes. I don't think it's gonna be chaotic. We have 4 people right now, and we actually need to start assigning people to other stuff. So let's see, are these already level 6? Tell me they are. They are not yet. Okay, it's gonna take a little bit, I guess. If we absolutely need some money, we can actually start putting some Levi collectors. But I'm not gonna do that. What I'm gonna do though is I'm thinking maybe start assigning some monks, right? But no, the monks are gonna require a lot of stuff, I'll tell you that. So we have some transporters. We don't need that. A bartender, we don't need that yet. I mean, we have 127 beer. Not everyone in the city is coming to this tavern, obviously. So we might actually need to build another tavern, maybe somewhere here. We'll see, because of course nobody, like the guy from here, from this area. From here, it won't be coming all the way down here to drink beer there. That's why I kind of want to expand this territory a little bit. We can actually, if we want to go crazy, guys, we can build a bridge, right, that comes like from here all the way here, and this is gonna be like fully residential. We can build a castle on top. We'll see. That's a kind of nice idea there. But yeah, there's nothing that we can actually assign people to. So what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna start filling up these transporter jobs. That way we are, making sure everything's getting transported correctly and fast in a timely manner. Oh wow! If we want to upgrade or promote all of these guys to citizens, it's gonna cost us 40,000. That's hilarious. All right, guys. So did a couple of stuff here. So as you can see, I placed a better fence around here, and I leave this opening. This opening is gonna operate because we're gonna be doing some sort of a mining area here. Now, I was trying to see if we could actually start doing some luxury, like at least some jewelry, but I don't see a way to do so. And I think we absolutely have to come this way. And how many territories do we need? We need actually 2 territories. We don't need a lot, but then I don't know if people are gonna come here and start working and they're gonna be complaining. It's not gonna be a full operation, as you can see, because I mean it's gonna be far away. It's not gonna be that fast. We're gonna need some gold bars. We're definitely gonna need some gems, which the gems we can actually produce or import. We don't need to produce them or find them randomly. So that's something I'm gonna be doing. Now, before I continue, I noticed that we are actually running low on swords, and I think I kind of want to keep importing tools until because that's what we're doing, right? Importing tools, importing flour. I kind of want to start doing that on a regular basis, like leave it on, right? So for that, we're gonna need a blacksmith. Oh, we actually do have a blacksmith here, but of course the blacksmith requires tools. So maybe we actually need to change this guy to bring tools, and that's something I'm gonna do, because we have enough milk right now, we have enough flour, so the food situation, it's improving. So I'd rather keep, remove this one from here. Let's go ahead and I think the best way is to do this, and it's gonna get, yeah, automatically on a sign. And we're gonna be importing, let's see, goods. We're gonna be importing tools right there. Now we can actually start importing some, let's see, oh, where did the guy go? Crew, dog worker, the dog worker, maybe this guy? Did I remove? Okay, perfect. I think that's it, right? Yeah. So I don't want you to messed up with the situation. Maybe it's time to start importing glass, but not yet. I don't think we absolutely need to import glass just yet. I heard something got built around here, and it was a cheesemaker. I guess it was the improved tools for the cheesemaker. Now, another thing that I want to do is this right here. As you can see, our iron production is very low. So the good thing about it is that the iron smelter utilizes mathematics for that. But we're definitely gonna need a guild hall here once it's built. The only problem right now is that we actually are building 12 things. As you can see, we're building quite a lot of things, including some houses around the area. So I think it might be time to assign 3 more builders, right? And I don't know where I'm gonna take them from, but I'm sure we're gonna be able to find some people that are not doing much around the city. I'm gonna place this guy. Let's place it right in the middle of the city, just for now. This guy can be removed afterwards, but well, these guys over there. So let's see. These guys are bringing fish. I mean, do we need 2 people here? I think we don't. And we can actually do is change these to bread. We're not. I mean, we can get rid of the dates. We're not producing dates, and we're not gonna do so in a very while. Probably not anymore. So here we can actually assign bread. And what else? I wish we could have some space to add a bartender here, or a bar, like a tiny tavern. But where would you put that tavern? Maybe we could get rid of this carpenter here. That's not doing much. I mean, that's the first sawmill that we placed. So yeah, let's leave a transporter there and assign a worker for the builder workshop that I forgot where to put. Okay, there it is. And then where else we can remove people from? This guy's bringing supposedly carcasses, which are all here. I don't think the carcass situation is very... Let's see, what else do we have carcass? We have carcass here. Oh, okay. And we have carcass there. So, yeah, okay. Well, let's go and remove this guy from here. 1 here, that's fine. And then I know we just added a lot of people to the transporter area, and that's the beauty of it. You can assign and remove people pretty quickly from stuff, and then they'll become efficient eventually. So let's do this couple of missions. Ooh, look at that. We've lost a lot of soldiers. I knew this was gonna happen because we kept doing battles and battles, and I'm pretty sure we lost some over this, and we lost some over not being able to... Oh, wait a minute. We're showing... Oh, they're on a mission. Oh. But yeah, we lost like what, 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12. I think we had 14, or maybe I'm tripping. My bad. If I'm mistaken, please excuse me. Maybe I'm not paying attention, but I'm gonna do all of this. Really like the military missions. All right, yeah, because I thought they left because of a lack of luxury, but that's not affecting our people that much, 1%. And the reason why I haven't gone into like heavy on citizens is because of that. I mean, we don't have any luxury right now, and we don't have a way to produce it other than coming all the way down here. And we haven't received people in a few, right? So in a while. So that's something we need to keep in mind too. All right, looks like we have received 4 people. So let's assign one for the builder and replenish whatever we utilize from the other warehouses, storage units, granaries. I mean, this guy can stay like that. Are we selling bread here? I think we are, right? Or at least we should be selling bread over here. Corn. We have no corn here. Do we have corn in the city? We don't. Might be time to start selling. Let's see. Are you selling bread? I'm pretty sure you are. No, you're selling fish. So we're not selling bread in this area. So, well, I mean, he has corn now. I'm not gonna change it, but it might be time either we add another market there, or start. Oh, look at that! Or start, changing the market a little bit. Wow, found the deposit already here. Wow, that's kind of far. But I guess that's the only thing available for the mandate when I saw it. A house is upgrading. Cool. Let's take a look at the workplace again. Always coming here, always taking a look at what we have and what we need, right? So we need a crew there. We absolutely don't need someone there. A bartender, dork, market tender. Oh, because of the guild hall here. We can actually, I'm going to authorize that. I'm going to start selling food and whatnot to these people over here. I'm going to do cheese, right? That's what I'm going to do. I'm going to change this to cheese, right? I'm going to do this bread, cloth, that is, sorry. So the cheese maker is finished here. So we can assign, well, we don't have anyone. Well, it's pretty laggy here. FPS down to 26. What if we zoom out? Yeah, but it's not fixing it. Maybe if we look the other area. Okay, now it's 54, 55. All right, it's pretty laggy if we go this way. For some reason, it's pretty laggy. I don't know what's affecting it. Look at that. Wow. I think it's these guys. I think the pasture affects that pretty heavy. But anyways, all right. So we have a cheese maker here. Let's see how we're gonna be doing this. If we have a cheese maker here, well, we need a granary here. We need that to be finished. For now, we just leave those marker tenders there. All right. So the milk is being produced okay. We're not producing any cheese out of that milk, or the production is very slow. So we have to consider that. Oh, yeah, lots of missions. All right. So there you go. Oh, perfect. You're here, cheese makers. And the houses are upgrading here. Wow. And looks like they don't want to build around this area much. I'm going to authorize some in the back, as long as they're not too close to the area. And let's see, what else can they build houses? Well, I kind of want to approve it here. If we do the luxury situation, it'll be this way, I guess. We'll see, because we still need to do, if we're gonna do it, we still need to do the goat farm. But for now, I don't think we're gonna be doing a goat farm. If any, probably more production, like more cheese makers and whatnot, or maybe another farm. I mean, we have corn, we have a veggie farm. I mean, our production is quite okay, it's good. We might actually want to add a veggie farm here to fulfill these people needs, but I don't think it's quite necessary at this moment. I mean, my personal opinion. I mean, the game, the more people you have, it gets of course more difficult to manage, right? Because you're starting to have a lot of markets, a lot of necessities, and a lot of cities, right? It's not like you can, because my first, if you haven't watched it already, I do recommend my first or my second run in a series on Foundation, the coastal map. What I try to do is isolate the residential area from the workplace area. So let's say I had all the houses here and I had all the workplaces here, and the houses were enclosed by a wall, right? But unfortunately, that didn't work out pretty well, because the reason why is because people were complaining that the houses were not close to the workplace. So, you know, the 150-meter type of thing, yeah, that wasn't being fulfilled. So people were complaining a lot. So one thing I did notice is that we actually are ready for another market for the Commonwealth. And the Commonwealth, I'm going to be very selective where to sell, where I'm going to sell it. I'm going to do one of these. And I think I'm going to be doing it in this area, kind of like around this area, or even here in this hallway, this pass. But I think here might be the best option, because we have people from here coming to buy here, and people from here coming to buy here, people from here. So kind of in the middle. It's not the perfect, it's not the most ideal one, but I think I like it quite a lot. Like, you know, keep this area kind of like markety area type of thing. So if we assign someone there, I mean, it's not going to be, you know, a high resource. We're going to be selling it all the time, but it's going to be there. It's going to, you know, it's going to work pretty well. All right, so we're not accepting tallow here, and the reason why is because I somehow foresaw the future, and we're going to be storing Commonwealths there. All right, so what are we lacking? Because I see that we have some mathematics, so definitely time for adding some upgrades here. So I think we're lacking tools and iron and whatnot. Oh, charge. Ooh, look at that. Average. Yeah, I'm going to bring them back. I'm not going to do that. These guys, I'm going to bring them back. I'm not going to do that. I don't want them to die, especially not right now, because we are low on people. So this utilizes plants. Let me take a look here real quick, because I'm pretty sure we can utilize mathematics for something else. So we can use that for clothiers. We don't need that right now. These guys utilize planks. Yeah, I don't know. Maybe more. Let me see. Let me think. Oh, the iron one. I'm looking at the charts right now. That's what I'm trying to find. Keep an eye on it. So yeah, let's go ahead and do the iron. We don't have that much iron ore. So why don't we place upgrades? We can actually should be able to do one. Ooh, it's gonna be tough to place it. Can we place it on top? It's gonna look ugly. I don't like right here, right? Maybe the other direction. Let's place it here. Right there. I think that's gonna be okay. As long as it doesn't bother the other guys. All right, let's place that one right there. I think that's gonna be good. And it looks like we have 4 unemployed. So let's take a look here. Where do we need these guys to work on? Let's see. Miners, we don't need that. Looks like most of our jobs are, well, most of our jobs. And then, boom, a lot of transporters. The extension. This has no people in here. No people in here. I don't think we need that just right now, just yet. The apiary, we have no, that one is not ready yet. And yeah, let's assign in transporter jobs. Why not, right? Importer, transporter. Let's assign warehouses. Let's just make sure that they're gonna be doing something like this, right? They're not doing anything. We can actually store clothes here, and then assign 2 people, because I saw that we have quite a lot of clothes. And what else can we assign people here? Let's do no wool, because I mean the wool is not full yet. Let's do more clothes. Oh, let's do the shoes actually. Let's go ahead and store the shoes so the shoemaker can start doing more shoes, because I saw that we can actually trade that. I'm gonna look into see if we trade that for glass, right? But anyways, look at our our wow, massive monastery. It's still going. We haven't delivered most of it. We have actually delivered not even half of the polished stones. That actually reminds me that we might actually need another polished stone around this area, but what we definitely need is builders, right? Look at that. We have one here. We actually need builders. We can actually assign another builder workshop right here if we absolutely want. I think I really want. I think I don't want. I think why we need to. So I'm gonna assign a builder here, and the good thing about this builder is gonna be able to build their house around this area. We're gonna kind of force it. And these guys are building their homes here. Cool. Perfect, guys. Things are looking much more better than the last episode, right? See, we have some promotions here. We can go bananas, of course. I mean, you know me. I always want to go bananas, right? So let's see if this person is, wow, a Corsa fisherman. I mean, you should be level 6 already. You're happy it's 100%. What are we missing here, a Corsa? What are we missing? What do you need? Just tell me what you need, and I'll provide. But it looks like she doesn't want to get to level 6. But anyways, guys, I think I'm gonna be calling in here, because we have done plenty. We have recovered from the massive stress, not stress, but the massive situation, the scenario that we had, the challenge that we have in the last episode about the food. I think importing flour has been the best thing we've done so far, because that was a quick reaction. Import flour, the production of the bakery is multiplied by 2, meaning that we're going to be producing more bread, meaning that people are going to be happy because they're going to be eating bread. Of course, they don't eat bread, by itself. They eat vegetables, they eat corns, and they eat other stuff, but at least bread is the main thing. It's never going to be, or for now, it's not going to be a problem. But thank you for watching. Thank you for being here. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and leave a comment down below. I will see you very sure in the next episode. I will see you next time, and I will see you very, very soon. Bye-bye.